guys, welcome back to my channel, Aquava. If today is your first time stopping by to watch any of my videos, you're most definitely welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. This is Mansa and you're welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a bridal transformation on a model. I've done this a couple of times in the past on my channel and they did so well, so I decided to bring it back maybe as a series. Let's see how this goes. You guys show some love, comment, like, subscribe, all of those good stuff. And I'll leave all the details in the description if you're interested in any of the products. Also, my friend Gifty was really kind enough to come and style her hair. She's a bridal stylist here in Ghana, so I'm going to be leaving all her details down in the description in case you're looking for a bridal stylist or somebody to style your hair for an event. Hope you enjoyed this video and stick and stay. Please don't forget to subscribe as well. I love you all. May that see you great. Bye. Okay guys, so I started off this makeup by using micellar water to cleanse her skin to make sure we get rid of all the dirt and impurities that were sitting on her face. Then I proceeded to trimming her brows. I already did microblading for her, so I just had to trim around the brows, keep it in shape, and prep it for the makeup. After which I just prepped the skin. So Sasha has normal skin, so I just went in lightly with a retinol eye cream just to moisturize underneath her eyes. She has a bit of texture around her nose and eye area, so I needed to prep that well. I also went in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer. That's what you see me applying now, just to make sure that her skin is well prepped for the makeup. As I said before, I did her microblading, so if you're interested you can book on my makeup page. I also went in with the Embryolisse primer to prep the rest of her skin. She has normal skin, so we didn't need to do any mattifying or any strong primer, so I just went in for hydration. I also used the Cuddly water to set her skin or to further hydrate her skin. Then I pressed that in with a beauty blender. Now I'm matching her foundation. Usually I like to match around the chin just to make sure that I'm getting a good match. Here I mixed about 3 foundations. I'll link them in the description for you because I can't remember tops of my head, but I mean, it was a very good match. I was impressed with the aftermath. Then I went in with my Rosé Bosu blender just to further blend that in. Then I went in with my Denasamyrix W8 foundation as a contour just to warm up the skin. This foundation has a red tint to it, so that brought a very nice warmth to the skin. Then I went in with my e.l.f. camouflage concealer. I think this is the shade. I'm going to leave it on the screen. Then I went in with my beauty blender to blend that in under the eyes. So I kept blending, and then I also used the residue from the rest of the concealer because I realized I used a lot under her eyes, so I was just picking the excesses and placing them in other areas. So I used that to also reverse contour, and then I applied some on her forehead and on her eyelids as well, just to prep it for the eyeshadow. So here you just see me blending. Just enjoy the footage. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed at this point. I'll really appreciate that. Thank you. Then I went in with this Tatcha concealer. I'm going to leave the name in the description or the shade in the description. I use that to further highlight under her eyes and then also to prep the eyelids further for the eyeshadow. Here I'm just concealing her nose just to lift it a bit So I'm just doing some light nose contour. I don't like such a strong nose contour personally, so I just went in with that same Dina Samarix foundation to just contour her nose a little bit. So I'm just blending. Now I went in to set with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Here I used 2 powders actually, but I don't know. This is the Laura Mercier powder, after which I went in with my Derma Blend loose setting powder. At this point, I'm using a small detailed brush to set the nose contour we did earlier. With this look, I was going for a very natural, but well done face, if that makes any sense. Because of the hair, I didn't want the makeup to take too much attention from the whole blondie vibe we were going for. So this is a very soft but very sultry look. So for the eyes, I went for like a deep or a smoky sultry eye. Here I'm just using the same Tatcha concealer to set her eyelids, and then I went in with this soft orangey shade just to transition as a transitional shade, and then I started building that brown tone close to her eye, like to the wing, basically to form like a wing, and then to deepen the outer V. So I'll just let you guys watch as I do the eyes, because I really can't explain. I was just experimenting with this look, to be honest. I didn't have a set look when I was starting or how. I just knew I wanted the skin to be soft and nice, but I didn't know what look I was going for the eyes. So I was just moving by the spirit, basically. So I'll just let you guys watch the eye look here, and then I'll be back for us to continue the look. This palette I'm using here is a local Nigerian brand. I'll leave it in the description if you're interested. I got it from Nasara J on Instagram. So enjoy.
You don't mean nothing to me. E-boys like you every dinner. I don't believe what you preach. You're just a rookie beginner. Hang out with boys in the street. Like that will make you a winner. I don't believe what I see. Why you wearing gold? You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but all you are is unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware. Why you calling me honey? Why you show off your money? Wave it like it's a tissue. Baby, this is your issue. I'm not falling for bullshit. If you like me, then say it. You don't get that I see through this facade that surrounds you. Growing up takes time, so don't you waste mine. You and me ain't right. I'm wearing gold. You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but all you are is unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young stupid fool. Thinking you're so bold, but are you always unaware? Walk up, brother, everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young, stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware.
Okay, so I'm back now. We're done with the eyes. We fixed some falsies for hair. The brows, I used the brow henna brow pencil from Rose Cosmetics in chocolate. And then to deepen the brows a bit, I used a brown Miss Loretta pencil. Here I'm just putting some eyeshadow in her waterline. That's the same orange shade I used earlier. And then I'm also dusting off the excess powder at this point because I was about to set the face. So I wanted to get rid of all the excess powder she had sitting on her skin. Now I moved into bronzing. There's this shade in this palette that works well as a bronzer, so I was using that. It kind of marries the bronzer and the blush look, so I was using that to set the contour we did earlier with the Danessa Myricks foundation. Then I went into that bright red, almost red shade. Is a very dark orange shade from the same palette as blush to just bring some warmth and color back to her skin. I also tapped some on her nose because why not? We just want to bring back the life because all the powders and foundation have taken away from the natural look and feel of her skin. Then I went into this benign palette and I used that very bright. It's the second shade on the first line. I used that to kind of further dust off the excess loose powder, but also add some extra coverage to the under eyes. Then I went into her waterline to line it with a black kohl pencil just to tight line the whole look because we went for a smoky vibe. I just wanted to maintain that whole darkness around the eye. Yup, at this point we're just wrapping up the look. I'm just doing the finishing touches. At this point, I had actually not set her face with actual face powder, but as I do my makeup, I like to set the face as I go. So I use setting spray multiple times during the look. So at this point, I just use this Kiko Milani pencil. I will leave the shade in the description. I use that to line her lips. And then I went in with this Milani, this beautiful shade from Milani Cosmetics. It will be in the description as well. I started off the lips with this color because I wanted to keep the look very simple, as I said before. And I wanted to go for a glossy, peachy lip. So I just topped it off with another Kiko Milani lip gloss. I'm going to leave the shade in the description. that shade is actually like a bit pinky, but it tied the look together. And then I topped it off with a clear lip gloss from Kiko as well. I really love the lips. It's soft, but it's also very visible. Like you can still see it, even though it's very nude, but it really complemented the eyes beautifully. And those lashes really brought the look back to life. So as I said, we set till we cannot set no more. So yeah, finally I went into face powder. I was using this Fenty Beauty pressed face powder. So it was at this point that I actually set the rest of the entire face. I just like to do this last because it helps you to see where needs some extra coverage and extra, everything. So I use this powder to just set the entire face. Then I went into this highlighter. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I like it because it's not chalky, so it doesn't sit on the surface of the skin. It just marries into the skin. Yep, we're almost done with the look, guys, but I really loved how it turned out. If you are loving this look, please leave me a thumbs up and comment what you really like about this look. I think my favorite part of this look has to definitely be the lashes. I think it really brought the whole eye look together. Type lashes down below if you agree with me, or which of these steps that we have taken so far is your fave. So I'm just, highlighting the high points of her face, just adding some shine and some glow. Final set is here, and then I'm going to allow Gifty to do her thing. Gifty just, so that the inspiration for this look was actually soft curls. I told Gifty I wanted a very soft look for hair because the makeup is not too, transformative, so we wanted to keep the hair really simple and give her some fresh loose curls at the back, and then have some of the curls dropping so that the look is very soft and very flatty as well. So Gifty was just doing her thing here. I'm so happy she came on board this project. Thank you so much, Gifty, for styling our model. Yeah, so the hair was done, and then I can't wait to show you guys the final look. I really fell in love with this makeup. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more. I will definitely be bringing more models onto my channel from this month. So if you definitely want to learn some makeup and hair tricks, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. So yeah, we're just styling the front of the hair, and then we will be done. I also want to thank Sasha for availing herself to be my model. I really enjoyed doing makeup on her skin because she has really good skin. So when the canvas is good, the makeup is always prettier. So absolutely, I was the assistant hairstylist. Look at me in the background. Okay, so now if you've forgotten what Sasha looked like before, I'm going to put it before and after for you guys to see the makeup transformation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and all of that good stuff. And I will catch you in my next one. Medasi Bebre, peace and love. Bye. Mwah.